Hello, welcome back to the channel and back to Old World Blues here. We are in the think tank, following up from last time. So, a couple of little admin bits that we want to do before we head back outside. So last time we picked up a couple of things. Where are they? We picked up a few of these skill book recipes, which is something that we'll get to at a later date. But we picked up a couple of other things. Where's it hiding? And
if
here's
Sir would press her spinal area against my primary instrument panel, I might vibrate at a soothing frequency.
no thanks. So we have got the upgrade code for the jukebox.
Ooh, yeah, dig that sweet music. Damn, it's good to be back online.
Welcome back. What do you do?
Dig, I'm an acoustical wizard, kid. Old Doc Mo used me to prototype his sonic weapon designs. Get me a good sample base to work from, and I can whip up a wave that makes Jericho look like a kazoo.
Okay. You seem pretty laid back for an engine of destruction, sure.
Why not? Ain't like I got nothing to prove. Not like that toaster. Now that boy got some issues.
Yeah, just wait till we get the toaster activated. That's absolutely brilliant. So can you do anything like that for me?
Got yourself a sonic emitter, don't you? Thought so. Bring that old thing on in here and bring me some sound samples and I'll make that baby sing.
Okay.
Or scream, if that's what you want.
Yep. Okay, so I found the sound wave file.
Right on, baby. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
So we've got Opera Singer, Gabriel's Bark, and Tarantula. But anyway, yep, we've got Old Blind Diode Jefferson, the jukebox. And the other one that we found is the book shoot. This one's good.
Ah, good day, citizen. Library Processing Unit 232.7 is online and ready to eradicate sedition.
Eradicate sedition?
Of course, citizen. That's my duty and sole joy in life. All those books from before the war, full of seditious, treasonous, complicated thoughts. Just dump them in and lickety-split. I'll have them pumped, scrubbed clean, and pressed out again clean and white and sedition-free.
So, yeah, make blank books. But those books are our last legacy of the time before. You can't destroy them.
Citizen, that sounds dangerously seditious. If my re-indoctrination module was installed, I'd take care of that for you. Sadly, that system was cut for budget concerns, so you'll have to perform your own indoctrination.
Okay.
Now, to begin with, you'll need a cage that can fit over your head and a sack of mole rats.
Okay. So what's the point of the blank books?
Books are better for the mind, citizen. Real science by real men in lab coats has proved that introducing outside thoughts confuses the brain. Blank books encourage the reader not to question, but to blindly and zealously accept what's put in front of him. Also, I suppose you could use them to keep a journal.
So, yeah, I'll let you kind of come to your own conclusions about that.
Questions are dangerously close to independent thought, citizen.
Oh, the humanity.
Stay loyal, citizen.
Sure. Okay. So we'll have one as the tarantula. So
with the staff band until his wife caught him in bed with a nurse.
Sure. So yeah, what he does then is he takes the sonic emitter away and gives you it back, and improves its condition as well. So the tarantula is one of the stronger options for the sonic emitter, and it gives incendiary effects on critical strike. So we'll have that one, and then I'll take this one back and we'll get that. So hello.
What's the haps?
Recalibrate the sonic
Right
emitter.
on, baby. Let's spin some grooves.
Sure. So the Revelation, and we will take, which one will we take? So the opera singer does a dismemberment on critical, and Gabriel's bark is a knockback, so I think we'll go for that. There we go. So I bet. Yep, I knew that was going to happen, and Gabriel's bark can go in number 7. Yep, so the tarantula's purple, and you can see, and then Gabriel's bark is orange. So yep, they'll come in nice and handy. So now that we've done that, and we've got the book chute, but we need to get an upgrade before the book chute's going to be completely useful to us. So the next step is we want to go to X-13. We need to get the key to the kennels, which is in X-13. So it's the one that's at the far west. And we'll pass by quite a few things on the road there. That seemed to do the job pretty well, I have to say. But I did see there's some Nightstalkers up ahead as well. And some radiation in here. Oh, I'm quite close to actually getting radiation sickness. Stop! Go away! Okay. Guys, I'm getting radiation sickness. Can you leave me alone? Stone packs. And let's get a cheeky wee round away as well. There. Yeah. A lot of Nightstalkers running about in Old World Blues. There we go, that's the critical strike. Knock back. Somebody's shooting me with a gun. There we go. So yeah, there's these weird like hexagon platform things. There's not really much explanation what they are. But apparently they grow all by themselves. Time to have to reload them. Okay. So yeah, you saw that wee achievement. Well, you maybe didn't see it actually if my face was in the way. There's a wee achievement popped up there for killing abominations. So Nightstalkers definitely count as abominations. Oh, for God's sake. Danger from what? I literally don't see anything. And we're still in caution. Like this is just the way Old World Blues is. There's just so many enemies. Yeah, X-66 Hexcrete Archipelago. But I don't think there's really any like explanation for what this place is. I don't know. You can walk along the pipes, but just be aware that some of them have got mines on them. So yeah, I've no idea. I'll look into it to see if there is any actual information on this place, but I don't really remember anything. I think there's mention of it somewhere, and it just says that these hexagon shaped things just kind of grow wherever they feel like it, and you can't really do anything to stop it. But here we are, we've reached X-13's research facility. Security terminal. And then... what is it? Yeah, so we needed to get the upgrade for that so that we could get in here. Can't open that. Ammo box, yep. Teddy bear, paperweight. All the pins, pre-war book, trained energy cells, laser pistols. More ammo. There's the X8 kennel key. So that was what we were looking for. Or one of the things we were looking for in here. There is more. Let's have a look at this computer. So, X-13 Captain Ham, Project Blue Blood, interesting. X-13 shipment notice. Everything is under control down here. If I need your assistance, I'll let you know. Paris will be along shortly to retrieve the shipment. Forward refueled gun prototype. We've successfully created a capacitance module capable of emitting a focused electromagnetic pulse from a sonic emitter. While the physical impact is rather weak, Jenkins fired the weapon at force field and it fried the field's emitter array. Upon further study, we found the gun only affects a small range of frequencies. Unfortunately, the frequency of our force fields fall within this range. The gun was sent to X8 for further study. So that's a wee bit more context from what we saw when we were at X8, and we've now got the key for the kennel, so we can go into there. So stealth suit ideas, water valves, heart monitor, knife and boot, rework glove circuitry, not enough oxygen flow, green colours, different colour laces, durable, sturdy. Deciding on colours. So this was basically an attempt to recreate the Chinese stealth armour that the Chinese used during the Battle of Anchorage and things for their snipers, and then there's like prototypes, and that's the kind of prototype design. So the gloves are there, but let's have a look at the research terminal first. So yeah, that's just the same note about the sonic emitter. Mark II glove research. I've been working with Mori on fitting the gloves to the torso and come up with a few improvements which should greatly enhance the user's manual dexterity. I adapted Redding's new rubberized dampening compound and applied it to the palms and other high-wear surfaces. Once the suit adjusts to the user, the benefits of these upgrades should be obvious. So this is where they were working on the gloves. So we will pick them up. Lab number 2. Again, more like blueprints from designs. Boot test. Kick a Nightstalker. Boot number X5 fail. Leather soles, rubber, steel-toed question mark. And then that hints at a cardiac regulator, which is quite an important thing. That's the same board that we've seen already. Thin red paste. So in terms of healing items, it's worth picking up the thin red paste. These boxes have got like force fields on them which we can get rid of, but there's not really any point. There's some prototypes. Right. So that will be the same. Mark II boot research. Researcher Kale's breakthrough with the suit software has led me to a breakthrough of my own by adding an advanced servo buffer to the existing leg rigs. I've been able to increase the resolution of data sent to and from the central control module. Once these babies are hooked up to the torso, an agent should be able to limbo under barriers almost as fast as they can run. Yeah, so they've made some improvements on the boots, given more support essentially. So let's grab them. And then, oh right, doors that side. Lab number 3. So kind of much the same. Got some glasses, some scraps, then prototype. So yeah, this one looks a lot like the Chinese stealth armour that you get in Fallout 3. And oh look, there's Chinese Army Spec Ops training manual on the floor. So they were obviously just stealing everything from the Chinese designs. Let's use that before I forget about it. So always do that and pick up these. So yeah, Chinese Army Spec Ops training manual, which we're going to read, despite the fact that it's probably written in Mandarin, and how we would have learned Mandarin Chinese I don't know, but anyway. So Mark II torso research. I've uploaded Kayle's latest firmware update to the suit. I think Kayle has outdone herself this time. Self-updating firmware is an ingenious addition to this system. As we upgrade the suit, it will automatically adapt the new systems to the user's specifications and during testing, and unlock the features as they come online. This will save hundreds of hours of fiddling with settings. Note to self, make Kayle a keg of my infamous battle brew. There we go. So yeah, they've basically added a self-updating program to the stealth suit. So let's take the chest plate. You have obtained the oral stealth suit. Not only can it be upgraded through testing in X-13, it also has medics and stimpack reserves for all your pain dampening needs. Medics and stimpacks not included. So yeah, to bear that in mind that we're over encumbered obviously by quite a bit. Yeah, so the stealth suit, we will put it on in just a second. So at the moment we get sneak plus 15, so it boosts our sneak skill by 15 essentially, but it is something to be aware of, is that it can and will inject you with medics and stimpacks during battle automatically, and I don't believe it protects you from addiction to medic. Just bear that in mind. But
hello, it's nice to meet you. Who can I hide you from today?
yeah, it also talks.
Stimpack reserves adequate.
I'm glad you think so.
We're okay on medics until we have to numb the pain.
So yeah, the suit talks incessantly. But yeah, so we can come through to this wee upstairs area. But there's a couple of computers that we can actually look at. This is like the observation area for the test areas downstairs. So welcome Assistant Paris. Kudos for the Beanpod edition for the VR sim. I like the Jack and the Beanstalk reference, buddy. I hope Callus doesn't throw a fit. Watch your back with that guy. He's always been more than a bit wound up about simple stuff. I had to move my battle brew setup over to X12 storage room after he threw a prohibitionist fit about it to the Leeds Maury. So it's mentioning this battle brew stuff again. So test subject observations. Yes, run the tests if it'll keep you out of my way. I'm going back down to the cages to see if a nudge from a prod will trigger their abilities. The other project leads will be stopping by in a few days and we must be able to show them progress. And then read test subject observations. Why the hell do you keep sending me these messages? You work right across the damn ramp from me. Walk your ass over here and say what you need to say. Stop wasting my time with these incessant messages. And then forward Pilgrim prototype, which is the same message as we've seen on pretty much all the computers in this place so far. So that's that. Pre-war book, pencils, this terminal. Researcher butt. Get off your butt. Okay, lovely. This is the last time I'm going to warn you, but I can see that comic book poking up out of your field manual. You don't fool me, asshat. Next time I catch you slacking, I'm writing a disciplinary notice and you can spend your free time polishing emitter arrays. And then the field gun prototype message as well. It was obviously forwarded to everybody. Okay, Dr. Callus terminal. Okay, useful. Nightstalker research. I believe this latest serum has proven to be a success. Under human observation, the creatures remain visible, but some of the nighttime recordings reveal the serum is working. The animals appear to be learning how to use their new cloaking ability when no one is around. Perhaps there is a physical limitation or some mental drawback to the ability which prevents its usage under duress. I think I will pursue stress testing of the animals first thing Monday morning. So I think this is talking about them trying to make the Nightstalkers turn invisible, which if you do the quest for Jacobstown, you find out that that's something that they are able to do after chewing on a stealth boy. So interesting one there. Server sniffer forward VR test. The VR sim is corrupted. Damn it, sounds like there's a bug in the software somewhere. I hope to God it doesn't screw with the suit's systems. I just got the firmware updated for Mori over the weekend. For now, let's just tell Callus we're having power issues and focus on the rep contest until we get the suit ready for real world tests. Kale. Yes, delete this message ASAP. I don't want Callus harassing me over this. Oh dear. Yeah. X-13 shipment notice. Your shipment of cattle prods arrived today. I'd like to remind you our systems are designed to prevent infiltration by enemy agents, not internal threats. If you're doing any testing on creatures, please forward that task to the animal testing facility. As you found with the sonic emitter, our force fields can't handle power fluctuations well. And then message from Assistant Paris. I've noticed some of the creatures have been increasingly aggressive when I come into the lab in the morning. Did something change in their diet? I'll run some tests if you like. And then test subject to observation. So this is obviously the two messages that are in between the ones that we read on the other terminal. I went ahead and did the lab test and noticed no appreciable changes in their blood work. I'm concerned our use of the cattle prods may react with the chemistry of the injections. This is new ground we're treading. I'd hate to see your hard work lost to a change in brain chemistry. These critters could be invaluable to the war effort if we can somehow control their behaviour. So that kind of gives us a bit of a clue as to aim with the Nightstalkers, that they wanted to make them basically so that it could control them and use them in the war effort, kind of like what was intended with the death clause as well. So let me just double check if this. Oh, there's Dr. Callus and the cattle prod. So yeah, didn't really end well for you, did it, pal? And glasses, another skeleton, bunch of empty cages.
Time to fight. If you want to be sneaky, turn off your Pip-Boy light.
I mean, sure, but you're saying
Was that all?
Preserved meat. She's saying like time to fight, but I don't see anything. Strange cask. Oh, battle brew. Door that's blocked off. Yeah, I'm really confused. I'm
Ready,
really...
steady, fighty.
I mean, you say that, but I don't see anything. I don't know. Ah, okay, here we go. So 1 vodka, 1 mutant cave fungus, and 1 saline green.
Fighting over.
So yeah, this is the still. So this is the stuff that the guy was using to make his battle brew. So it's his
Do you
own
like me?
concoction. But I don't know. There must be something up above that's detecting me when I'm not in sneaky mode. I'll investigate that.
Time to fight.
Ah, that might be it. The invisible Nightstalker. Hi.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
That would be why I couldn't see it, because it was invisible. That makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Injecting stim pack.
Okay. Yep, that
Cessation of hostilities
makes
complete.
sense.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
What? Oh, for God's sake. Is that dolls?
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Okie dokie, let's have a look at the security terminal. Unlock the elevator to the test chamber.
Data collection array online. Please use the terminal below to begin user synchronization.
Yeah, so you can see there's this like observation area up the top, more glasses and body parts, and then another terminal. What the hell? What the hell is his damn problem? All I was doing was reading the latest issue of La Fantoma, and that grouch Callus called me an asshat. What the hell is an asshat anyway? Funny, haha, my last name is Butts. That got old in grade school. The snobby bastard, sorry, just needed to vent. Butts. So this is obviously his response to Dr. Callus complaining about him reading a comic. Check out this mod I've been working on. Hey buddy, I've been helping the guys over in X-8 test out this new toy they've been building. Get this, it's a gun that uses a dog's brain to track targets. They asked me to play around with their gun trigger code and I came up with this mod. Next time you're over there, would you give it a shot? Callus has me spawned setting X-13 up for the coming visit by the leads. And he wants the turrets in place so we don't fail the new security requirements, thanks. And then, yeah. So that actually gives us the K9000 upgrade Wrestler Oil, so hopefully you get that reference. Obviously sounds like good old Scoob. There's playing cards everywhere in here, Mentats, hot plate. I can't do anything with a hot plate. Okay. Thin red paste, salient green. Yeah, somebody's been gambling down here. Rep contour signs. Somebody's been
I
snoozing
bet no
here.
one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Yeah, the stealth suit, if there's nothing happens for a while, she just has to give her input on things. Field gun prototypes, the same one. Suggestion. While Sliff is busy stuffing his face and trying to find new places to hide his junk food from Callus, I've decided to experiment with a mod from one of the techs over in X-8. I may not have been able to afford a doctorate like those eggheads upstairs, but I've been programming since I was in diapers. I found a ton of redundancies and exponential loop failures those half-wits must have missed. My fixes should speed up the refire rate of that K9 weapon they've been working on. Maybe if I leave it on one of their desks it'll actually get implemented. Lord knows they wouldn't take me seriously if I tried to take credit. So that should give us Mentachau mod. So basically some of the computers in this observation area give us some upgrades for the K9000 gun, which is really quite useful. Let's see in here. So there's a lot to this place. Drain microfusion cells. Scrap metal, pick gun. Okay. Then another technician's terminal. Test observations. I've been watching Mendoza stumble through the various X-13 tests and noticed a critical flaw in the tripwire emitter design. A skilled scientist or someone with advanced electronics repair knowledge could crack the casings and hack their IFF circuit to ignore the current test subject. I'll see if I can reinforce the casings after the leads visit the facility this week. So that gives us a wee hint about the testing. So this is the kind of stealth suit test and track underneath us. Duct tape, always useful. TV. Some fancy lad snack cakes, so I wonder if this is the terminal of that guy that's always stuffing his face. Yeah. Suggestion. Noticed your work has taken a dive lately. This seems to have coincided with a marked weight gain over the past few months. I've developed an implant which has been proven to increase performance while reducing weight in lab animals. Granted, we haven't run it through any human test trials yet, but I'm sure it's perfectly safe. Interesting. Also, please refrain from snacking in the lab. If you smudge another camera, and banning all food from the facility. Dr. Callis. So, yeah, it's that gives you another upgrade for the Autodoc, but basically this guy, they're just like greasy toolbox. He's got junk food. Yeah, like, oh, here's an implant that will make you lose weight, which is an extremely awkward thing for an employer or boss to do. You know, you need to have a bit of sensitivity in these conversations, and I say this as somebody who is overweight and has been overweight since I was a teenager. You know, it's not always an easy thing to manage, but anyway, what the hell is that? The same, yeah, that's the same one. Test area A review. Chayanov had me run through the first part of the facility to test the tripwires and proximity mines the other day, and the suit kept chafing. Mori says some new firmware updates fixed the suit's fitment syncability, but I am not so sure. The legs kept binding up on me and the torso was ridiculously tight. Maybe I should stop lifting fancy lads from sloth stashes. So yeah, he's been stealing snacks from the other guy's stash. Right. But I think that's pretty much everything we can find upstairs here. So right, so this is the process by which we upgrade our sneaky suit to be even better than it already is. So for the purposes of the main story, you only need to do, I think, the first couple or maybe the first one, but to fully upgrade the suit you have to run it a few times. So we're going to do the basic infiltration test.
This is the basic stealth test. The robots will be looking for us, but we won't let them find us.
So, yep, we need to do the basic infiltration test and then optional complete all X-13 tests. So, For this test, you must seal a document in the administrator's office without being detected by the patrolling robots. A successful run will automatically update the suit's software and award an item in the supply cabinet. Success, reach the administrator's office and seal the document without being detected. Failure, detection. So. Okay. Well, fittingly, let's put sneak up. Damn it.
Too bad. We were spotted by robots. If you go back to the terminal to restart the test, I won't mess up again.
So yeah, that's what happens if you're caught. But if you want to really cheat.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Okay, so there's a couple of things that you can do to make this easier. There is an easy route to sneak through and avoid the robots. So I kind of feel like we should do it the proper way. First of all.
This should be easy, as long as I don't screw up again.
Yeah, well, hopefully neither of us do.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
So yeah, the doors and things do tend to relock on you, which is kind of annoying. Okay, it's coming this way. There we go.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.1. Boot damping sensors online.
Yep, test completed. Reward stipend has been placed in the reward safe next to the test terminal. The schematics for the stealth suit. Can't speak today. The schematics for the stealth suit Mark II have been uploaded to the think tank. We get a bunch of XP from that. And that gives us plus 10 sneak on the suit, so basically...
X-13 breached? No, even that stealth suit won't hide you from my robo-scorpion army. Sting the intruder, my pets. Sting them until they are stupid.
Yep.
Mean robot bugs. Mean robot bugs.
Mean robot bugs, exactly. So, yeah, basically... because we've uploaded that to the think tank, the Robo-Scorpions are here.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Remember, they explode.
That's all.
Yeah, so be aware of the mean robot bugs.
Time to fight.
Okay. So yeah, you can destroy the robo brains.
Fighting over. Uh-oh.
I'm afraid I'm a very lethal killing machine.
All right, everyone, calm down. Might have been a blip. Are you sure you scanned something?
I'm weak.
Oh, that's too bad. Those robots would normally help defend us and the facility if we're attacked.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Still in caution. What?
Bad guys dealt with.
Okay. Oh yes, this, so the boots are highlighted because we've
Sneaking
upgraded
done.
them.
Fighting now.
The eye of Mobius sees you. All right, everyone, calm down. Might have been a blip. Are you sure you scanned something?
Oh,
You're my best friend forever.
thank you. That's very kind of you.
Bad guys dealt with.
Okay, so that should be everything cleared out for now. Let's see, Doctor. Yeah. So yeah, in this safe, we get 10 energy cells and a La Phantoma. And now we can do the advanced infiltration test.
This is the advanced test. Watch out for laser tripwires. They'll ruin our day.
So for this test, you must speak sneak to and steal a document from the administrator's office without being detected by patrolling robots or laser tripwires. But the good news is the robots are not a problem anymore because I killed them all. But if you've got repair 50 or science 50, you can disarm them or you can hack the circuit, which makes it blue, and that means that you can just walk through it. Something that you can do for the XP, to be honest, is to do that. You get 50 XP every time you do it. But you have to be careful not to touch the laser tripwire before. But yeah, so is it something that you can absolutely do, is just cheat your way through the whole thing if you really want to. But yeah, you get 50 XP. I only get 45 because I took that trait that does that. And yeah, you've got these kind of diagonally ones, so do that. So it's quite interesting because it means that, you know, you've got the option of running this stealth mission whatever way you really want to. Where's a slot? Oh, okay, I see. Right, the matter's on that side. That makes it much easier, and then we just need to come and get the document
Test
from
data
here.
processed. Firmware updated to version 1.2. Aural subnet online.
So that gives us +1 perception, and that's applied to the suit. Let me head back to the beginning, and you can see the arms are glowing, so they've been upgraded, and the reward is fixing things into microfusion cells. So let's take a wee look at the cell suit now. Yep, so now we've got perception +1 and sneak +25 from this suit. But we can... Right, so let us begin the expert
This is
infiltration
the
test.
expert stealth test. If you thought the lasers were bad, wait till you see the proximity mines.
So now there's lasers and proximity mines that we have to get past.
Too bad. We triggered a mine. If you go back to the terminal to restart the test, I'll do better next time.
Don't know if you can preemptively disable them.
Psst. If you hack the mines, this will go lots faster. Nobody ever notices me, but they notice the Pip-Boy light.
No, wait, that's not what we want. There we go. We found the way around.
Test data processed.
Great.
Firmware updated to version 1.3. Torso fitment synced to user's physiology.
Yep, so the suit has been fitted and that gives us +1 agility as well, which also helps with our sneaking abilities, I believe. So yeah, so we've got +1 perception, +1 agility, sneak 25. Yeah, and agility improves our sneaking skill even more, which is really useful. So now we're sitting at 85, which is pretty good. So yeah, there seems to be a robo scorpion tail stuck in the door, so that's great. Stairs. So yeah, you can cheat this even more by basically starting the test and then going upstairs to the observation areas and just jumping into the office and getting the document. That is 100% an option. It's very much cheating, but yeah, that gives us a locksmith's reader and a programmer's digest, so quite useful for getting a few really useful skill magazines. There is one final test, which is the robot compliance test.
This is the robot compliance test. If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
Yep. So basically we have to do the same thing again, but what we have to do wait for this robot to go past. Just watching him on the compass until he stops. And then turns right. So we just want to So yeah, we're just wanting to sneak up on the robots and deactivate them. So there's one in here. I don't know where the proximity mine is in this bit. Yeah. You causing me problems. Because I think that still counts towards you failing the
Test data processed.
There we go.
Firmware updated to version 1.4. Impulse accelerator online.
Okay. So that completes that. So yeah, it does. If you destroy all the robo-brains, then when you do that, it basically respawns them. And we're now at level 20, which is nice. Let's make that 60 just for fun. Science is maxed out. Lockpick, we do 55, and then we can use a magazine to boost that, and then I think energy weapons. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so many male in their shoes. Interesting. So yeah, we can get more bonuses from Nightstalker squeeze-ins, Grim Reaper sprint, Eye for an Eye, Explorer. Robotics expert sounds good. And fitting considering what we've just done. So yeah, we now get plus 20% sneak speed as well, and that is the stealth suit fully, completely upgraded.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. I'm sorry for killing your friends, but it was necessary.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Yeah. Thinks she's got a sense of humour, does this stealth suit lady, and that gives us a Chinese Army Spec Ops training manual. But yeah, so you can go back and replay them if you really want to, but it's also good that you have an option to just completely cheat as well. Again, the game gives you all sorts of things. So I'm pretty sure we found everything there is to find. There it is. Won't rad we? Useful. I'll leave the sugar bombs. That's a sneaky hiding place. I didn't even know that that was a thing. There we go. Okay, so I think that's everything here. Yep, we've got that. So there's a computer up there that I could hack. I don't know what it does. So let's do that. I want to make sure I don't miss anything of interest. Eclipse, 1 out of 10. Bedraggled. Okay. Fine. Okay, so we need to leave this area now.
Good boys and girls take their medics.
Go, my minions.
Time to fight.
Sting them in the name of all that is
That's all.
Yep. I have damaged limb. There we go. Right, Nightstalker on fire. He used to be so good at this. Ah, here we go. Yes. Welcome to the VR simulation room, the holodeck. Which is, yeah. I've got a skeleton with some protonic inversal axe, broken computer, and a note. VR simulation note. Let's have a look at that. With my dying breath, I write that I hate the VR simulation so much, it has killed us, now I will kill it. So we don't really get much explanation for what happened. So we've got skeleton here, a pencil, so presumably this is who wrote the note, smashed up computer, and then there's another skeleton with one of the protonic inversal axes, which I'm not taking because I don't have the carry capacity. It also has a dose of psycho. So yeah, this was a VR simulation room. It's quite trippy to look at, so yeah. And I think that's everything that's worth finding in this place. And that's us pretty much done with this. Oh, never mind.
You won't escape.
Yep, there's just endless robot scorpions.
Are you sure you scanned something?
Oh, hi.
Robo-Scorpion! Robo-Scorpion, attack!
That's all.
Right, you're quite finished with the robo-scorpions, because I'm kind of over it now. Although there's a good chance there's going to be more when we get outside, so yep.
Time to
Sonic emitter takes care of them quite well, to be
outside?
fair. But yeah, everything talks to you in this, just about everything talks to you in this game, so it gets to be a lot. Oh, stealth boy. Which I can't carry, that's fine. Sure. Just eat some raw maize and jalapenos, that's gonna go well for us. Let's eat that. So, the next task that we've got is to go back to X8 to deal with the unusual specimens. But I'm gonna just go back to the sink first and drop off some items I don't need.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Honestly, neither of them. I don't like them.
Sir is looking exceptionally sharp today, if sir will permit the compliment.
Thank you. Right, now that we've got that, we're just gonna fast travel over to X8. Ah, there's Roxy. Hello, good girl. Right, did I put this as an active quest? I did not.
Technically, it's impossible to overdose on painkillers. Time to fight.
Okay.
Fighting over.
So, yep, kill a bunch more Nightstalkers. It's a dog bowl. Ah, K9000 Fido schematics. So that's a upgrade for the K9000 Cyberdog gun. that we can use. So I think these are all the ones that we read last time. Ah, found that. Oh, combat armor. Thrown axes, combat armor. Take fixer as well. Robot and Nightstalkers placing experiment holotape. Fell down. Right, let's go back. So I'm sure there's something on the other side. Worth it for a pile of ammo. Can I get back up? No, no. Okay. So before we do anything with the basic infiltration test, let's go and do this last little splicing experiment. I can't remember what this does, but I think it's yeah, clear spliced area. And then robot and unusual specimen. Robot bent on destruction. Yeah, it basically does it attacks and then it dies, so yeah, that didn't go well. Right, let's clear this slice area.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
So there we go. We've done all the splicing experiments and there's only one that has a nice successful outcome, which is Roxy here. So I'm going to leave her there for safekeeping. And let's run this basic infiltration test.
Attention students, this is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Now.
Well, that was weird. Stayed in slow motion for a long time. Don't like that. Nothing. Yeah. So it's basically the same as before, that you have to make your way through I have no idea what's going on whenever I kill these turrets. It's just putting everything into like slow motion. It's really weird. Anyway.
That's all.
Yeah.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
I am lord of this institution, where once, long ago, I was a student here. Now, I am its omnipotent God Principal, as I soon will be lord of Big Mountain. 2D2! Do you hear that? It is my trumpet of victories!
Sure. Oh, my vision has gone all blurry. Don't like it. I think this is the turret control system, and this is the one final record that we need. Now we just need to leave.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Down at the end of the hall is ball storage for jocks who like balls.
This will keep you on your feet.
Richie likes balls.
Please take this. I don't want you to die.
Oh, good. I got the abominable perk rank 1.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
And we've killed a bunch of Nightstalkers. So I think we're safe to leave. Yeah, the computers get moved around for this test, but otherwise it's much the same. Right, so now we need to do the advanced test.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded Boros.
Was that all? Time to fight.
I can hear the rattlesnake sound.
Scanning for hostiles.
Fighting over.
Okay, retrieve student records, Richie Marcus and all his failing grades, as same as before. So the only difference is that sometimes the computers that you need to get the records from get moved around. Oh.
Commencing
Speaking done.
deadly
Fighting now.
Oh, hi. It's a big explosion. And it's doing the slow motion thing again, which is really annoying. Hang on a minute here. A is for America, B is for bomb, C is for commie, D is for dirty commie. Oh god. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Is that Captain Cosmos?
Uh-oh.
Oof.
That's all.
Wow. Really sent you flying, didn't I?
Time to fight.
We'll be fine.
Take this. It will help.
Great. Yeah, so that's the thing to bear in mind if you've got medics is that the stealth suit injects you with it and gets you addicted.
Please place all filthy propaganda books in the incinerator chute in the sink. Especially those with funny pictures of me in them.
Right, let's see. Capable. 1 out of 7. Precise. Oh. Okay. Okay, reconfigure target.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Yeah, so that's one thing that you can do which is quite useful.
Was that all?
And then... Right. Yeah, you can drop the turret by getting rid of the force field, but you can use it to take out the Nightstalkers that are hanging about up here as well. All you need to do is just sneak your way to that terminal, and it's easy lock, so it's not... Well, I'm not allowed to search that good pile apparently.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Machine heads too, because I've killed 50 robots. And
Fighting over.
I've killed a lot of abominations as well. So... guessing this is where the final computer is located again. Let's see, rights records for smoking on school property and all that bad stuff. And then, yeah, I knew it was going to spawn.
This one looks pretty tough. Was that all?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're done now. So let's leave. Unusual specimen test results. That completes the quest and gives us the DNA agent perk granted. Your study of the abominations created at Big Mountain has granted you a damage bonus against Nightstalkers. So quite useful wee perk, and we've leveled up as well, which is even better. So yeah, that's us finished for today. I think that's plenty. So we've run through X-13 and upgraded this fabulous talking sneaky suit to its fullest potential. So we're looking fantastic. And we finished off X8, so we've got bonus damage against Nightstalkers after killing about 40 of them. It would have been useful to have that before we had to kill all the Nightstalkers, but here we are. So you know, we've killed a bunch of abominations and learned about them, which gives us bonus damage, so that's been pretty good. Unfortunately, our sneaky suit keeps injecting us with medics, which we should get rid of, so I'm actually going to go and put the rest of it away.
I smell sedition.
Okay, good for you. But yeah, we've got our sneaky suit. We've got a slight addiction problem, but we'll deal with that. So I think the plan now is we're going to start kind of setting up all the personalities around here, now that we're fully kind of set up. So get the autodoc back up and running, get the plant growing thing, the biological research station, the light switches, the toaster, Muggy over in the corner there. There's a bunch of personalities to set up and upgrade to get this place fully sorted, so we'll start with that, probably aiming to get the autodoc sorted sooner rather than later, because that's going to make managing my health and stuff much easier. And we'll take it from there. So hopefully that was fun and interesting for you. It's quite an adventure in Old World Blues. Is you know, the map's so tiny, but there's so many enemies that just spawn in front of you and things, so it's definitely not easy. Even if you're playing on the lower difficulty levels, you can still you know, the Nightstalkers tend to come in large groups and they can easily get on top of you. And the Robo-Scorpions can be a pain in the backside as well, especially their tendency to cluster, and you know, remember that they explode when you kill them, so if you're too close you'll end up taking damage, so just something to keep in mind. But that's good for now, I think. And I'm recording this quite in advance just because I've got some important things going on at the weekend, so it's been kind of recorded a week in advance. But thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.